This is the Sony ZV-1F, a camera that I've owned for the past 6 months. And in today's video, it's time to give you an honest review. So good to be seen, and it's even better to see what's going on. Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're going to be talking everything regarding about this little giant right here, the Sony ZV-1F in white. Full disclosure, before we get into it, Sony did provide me a massive discount on this camera. They did not, however, hold me to any standards whatsoever making this video. They don't get to see it before live. No money exchange hands, and all opinions moving forward are my own. Having said all that, I am now going to deep dive into the main reason why I actually got this camera, and that is because I made a promise to you guys in 2024 that I would strive to take this YouTube channel to the next level. And as a result, I felt as though I needed a camera that would not stand in my way. Just by merely looking at it, I would be incentivized to turn it on and start banging out content. And that is exactly what I've been able to do with the Sony ZV-1F. For the past 6 months, I've been using this nonstop to create content both on YouTube and cross-posting it to TikTok and Instagram as Reels and vertical content. And as a result, it has taken my YouTube channel to the next level. I've broken the 2,000 subscriber mark, soon to be 3,000, I hope. And it has everything to do with the fact that I've had this available, readily available at the drop of a hat to start creating content, specifically when it comes to vertical content. Additionally, I just came back from Houston and I gave it the maiden vlog voyage, if you will. I'll link it right here above and also in the video description so that you can take a look of what exactly it is capable of in vlogging scenarios. As if that wasn't enough, every single time that my second shooter is not needed anymore for photography, I give him this little camera to create a little bit of content behind the scenes to use and promote for my photography business. If you are a content creator looking to take your platforms to the next level, I think you should look no further than this little Sony ZV-1F for a plethora of reasons. Number one, the size and weight. I think there is absolutely nothing hindering you from putting this in your front pocket or even a fanny pack and vlogging every day with it, documenting your life, creating some content for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever the case may be, because of the fact that it is so easy to use, so compact, lightweight, and honestly affordable. Coming in at less than $500, $398 to be specific, which is actually making it on sale as we speak. This is an absolute no-brainer for people wanting to step up their game from a simple iPhone or a Samsung Galaxy and create some content with a little bit bigger sensor, better sensor, and more nooks and crannies. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't expect a lot of bells and whistles for less than $500 because of the fact that this does not shoot in log or cinetone, which means less post-processing when it comes to video, and unfortunately, it does not take raw pictures either, which means less flexibility in post-production when editing your images. But the color profiles on this little giant right here are actually very editable, and they can be manipulated in every which way to receive some very unique looks straight out of camera. The fully articulating screen is an absolute must for content creators so that you can frame yourself as you're vlogging or creating content at home. And it also comes handy when it comes to photography, seeing as how you do not, unfortunately, have an EVF or an electronic viewfinder. Not only does it have those cool features, but it has two very specific buttons that I think as a content creator, you're going to absolutely love. Number one is the SNQ mode, which means that once you press it, you immediately go into slow motion for those cinematic shots that I know will bring your content to the next level. And number two is the background blur. When pressing this little button right here, you immediately create a little bit more artificial separation from the background so that you can get that nice bokeh in your videos and in your photos. Now, seeing as how this camera does not have an electronic hot shoe, you still have to rely on an external mic if you want to improve the already great audio, which I definitely recommend you use. And this one right here is from Rode. This is a Video Mic Go 2 that I purchased specifically for this camera because it has a very nice audio quality as well as very small footprint. You can just insert the cable right into 3.5 millimeter jack and vlog to your heart's content. So now that I'm going to go back to the Canon R6 Mark II recording me right now, how exactly is this going to fit into my workflow? So for starters, this is going to remain my vlogging camera. This is an absolute steal when it comes to the price point, and it's got a fully articulating touchscreen, the availability to put in a microphone. It shoots 4K, more than serviceable JPEGs. And honestly, who can argue about the little footprint? Like, look at this little thing. This is tiny. And secondly, in a pinch, this is definitely going to be a serviceable camera for me. Now, it's not going to override my Fujifilm when it comes to my other Instagram account where I post friends and family. But when it comes to shooting pictures that I need in a jiffy, and I don't really necessarily have a need for an EVF, this is going to come in handy because, again, it fits in the palm of my hand. I can put it in a pocket or in a fanny pack and just be done with it. So there you have it. That is my 6-month review of this little tiny giant right here. And if you are a content creator looking to start a YouTube channel or take yours to the next level, and you want to step up from the iPhone or a GoPro or Insta360 days, then this is definitely the camera that I recommend you start your journey with. Coming in at less than $500, it's an absolute steal and a no-brainer to get your hands on it. And it's actually on sale for $398. I hooked you up with a link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. And if this video helped you make a purchasing decision, show me some love by sticking that thumb you know where. And if you want to catch more content like this one in the near future, stick around by subscribing. I would love to have you. My name is Francis. Thank you so much for watching. And as usual, I will see you in the next video.